my friend. Say hello, Irish. Okay, so uh, welcome to my life. Look, I got long hair again. It's wonderful to be a girl. But anywho, so what I've come on to talk to you guys about is any of you who have been following my story, you know that right now I'm in a dire financial condition. Okay? I have not made any money in months. Why? Because the secret society who opposes my freedom has decided, since I don't want to conform and join this awful society, I shall not live in peace. Okay? Now, in spite of that, I know that I am not alone in my journey. I know that there are more people out there like myself who refuse to conform to the nonsense, who refuse to conform to the unfairness that we have come to know is this society. Okay? Now, I've been trying to come up with ways to help myself as far as me being able to contribute to my household, because for the last couple of months my daughter has been the only one providing for our household. Okay? Toiletries, food, travel, washing, rent, everything that we enjoy has been coming out of her paycheck. And at the end of that paycheck, obviously, there's not much to carry us through a whole month. She's a hairdresser. So I've been trying to come up with ideas as to what I can do to help myself. Now, I realize that God is partly to be blamed for me not working, okay? Because God could easily change the situation around if it wanted to, but God decided to take us down this path. And there is always method to God's madness, so I'm not going to be in opposition to it, okay? I'm just gonna walk the path and follow my vibe. So this is the situation, and I've I've come to love this game Monopoly, and I've gotten really good at it through prayer, of course. I have to incorporate my genius, which is my God, when I'm playing. And I've been very successful. So I have, anybody that's familiar with Monopoly will know what I'm talking about. If you're not, then I apologize for this part. But I have extra cards, and there are people who really love the game and they're willing to spend money for those extra cards so that they could finish their sets and get dice, right? So, because I'm good at it, I have a lot of extra cards, a lot of good extra cards. And my daughter has an eBay account, so we put two and two together and say, hey, we should sell our extra cards to help other people and help ourselves at the same time. So, we uploaded our pictures to eBay, and in less than no time, literally, in like after a minute, 1 minute of uploading those pictures of the cards or the stickers, sorry, that we have, we got a sale. £15 for one sticker. Okay, so that would have been a great help to my financial situation, and it's because I've been playing this game so much, and I got these stickers just sitting there. Why not make use of them to help me, you know? So here what they do now, after this one sale, the idiots got wind of me actually making money, because you know I'm a money magnet. If they weren't standing in my way, I'll be a rich woman. I'll be a filthy rich woman, okay? But because they know that, and because they know that I don't belong to them, they're blocking my money at every turn, right? So I we did that, and shortly after I said to myself, you know what, I know that's gonna be the only sale that we get, because I know we're being heavily surveyed or surveilled. We're being heavily looked at. And everything that we do, they take offense. They don't want us to have anything good. So I know that that victory would be short lived. And like I said, it was short lived. So they have shut down our ability possibly to be found on eBay. So we haven't been getting any money coming in, okay, from that venture. So yeah, so now after doing that though, before I realized that they would shut it down and all that, I came up with another great idea. I would do the general reads uh, for the 12 signs, okay? It'll be like a monthly or a 30-day read. So it's like your fated 30-day forecast uh, regarding your love life, your family life, your friend life, and your money life, money slash career, okay? So you get those four of what's happening for the next 30 days coming, what you can expect, so you can prepare yourself, whether mentally or through whatever other means. Okay? And I had to ask God, well, how much do I charge for this? And it was a long process, but we ended up with the price of $350. Yeah. It sounds like a lot, but I guess it's for who it's for, and who the readings are for, they can afford to pay $350. And you all know that my readings are very accurate because I'm working with the best of the best. I work with the head creator alone. So what God says, you know that it is so. Okay? So that's me having access to the Akashic records. And if you want that information, if it's that precious to you, you will invest in your peace of mind, invest in your future. Okay? So I'm coming on here to let you guys know that I'll be trying to do that. So I'm going to upload them unlisted. I'm going to do the readings and upload them unlisted. And then I will list them on eBay to be sold to the public. Now the problem there is I have computer hackers that keep hiding my work. So to all the computer hackers, here right now, I am going to ask you nicely, if you care, to please do what you can to stop these people from continuing to do this to me. Okay? I have been putting myself out there for a long time now. I know that I've helped a lot of you to grow. I've helped a lot of you to find peace of mind. I've helped a lot of you to find understanding. Okay? I've helped a lot of you to find hope. And now I am in need. No force. It's no force, but just know that there are consequences. Always. For our actions and inactions. Because if we want this world to be a better place, we have to make it that way. As you can see, God will gladly sit by and allow us to figure shit out ourselves. And we have to be smart enough to know that when we don't feel strong enough, when we don't feel wise enough, when we don't feel confident enough, God is quite ready to listen to an invitation to come in and help us. I've already asked God for help. And now I'm saying it to you. because I am my brother's keeper. We are each other's keeper. Okay? I can't do it without you. Well, I can, but God is not setting the story to go that way. So somebody out there is meant to be helping me. When these bad people shut down my stuff, the good people are supposed to come and open it back up and make this fight a more fair fight. Because I'm telling you the truth right now. The bad people are getting on my nerves, and you good people who are not doing what you're supposed to do, you're getting on my nerves too. I don't care how you feel, because you don't care how I feel, obviously. I don't do what I do, aka standing up to these wicked people whose desire it is to imprison us all, conform us all to wickedness and failure, conform us all to a life of subjugation or suppression. I don't stand up against them just for me. I stand up against them so I can hopefully inspire other people to find their strength within to stand up against the nonsense, so we can actually get to experience life as God intended. If we want to do that, we have to make it happen. God now gonna do it for we. If we want to taste victory, we have work to do. And we have to help each other. Y'all need to come out from under the rocks where you're hiding and find your God strength. Find your God wisdom. Find your divine authority to make this world a better place for everybody. Because like I always say, if people who fought for our liberation back in the day did not come into their God courage and their God wisdom and their God will, we would have still all been slaves right now. If other people didn't put their own needs aside for the greater good, we would all have been captured and in captivity, imprisoned in deep suppression already. I don't know anything about Putin, but I know this because God tell us this. You all see me do the reading. These people who want this one world government, they're afraid of Putin because Putin is the only one who is willing to stand up against them. Russia. No matter what bad Russia has done in the day, everybody has done bad. The question isn't who people used to be, the question is who are we now? If it wasn't for countries like Russia who are willing to fight back for their freedom, they would have probably conquered all of us right now. I can't talk for no other country because I didn't do any investigations and God didn't give me any information on any other country. But I could talk for Russia. Because God never lied to me. God didn't lie. Somebody has to stand up. And I need somebody to stand up for me so that I can get out of this terrible money situation. Y'all need to show them that you have skills too. Y'all need to show them that you have courage. Y'all need to show them that you're willing to stand up and risk it all for what is right. It is common for people like us to have near-death experiences. It comes with the territory. And if you prefer to choose fear rather than choose faith, then you deserve to be a slave. You deserve to be oppressed. You deserve to be forever underfoot. That's not my life. That's not my fate. One way or the other. So if y'all don't help me to make this happen, I'm going to play my part anyway. I'm going to do these readings. I'm going to make them available. And it's up to you people to do whatever you want to do. Or not. But I just wanted to make y'all know that that's what's happening right now. So just know that even if you don't help me, God will make a way for me. Okay? But I'm not sure how that's going to play on your part. Obviously, you're going to have to pay for that. Because if you can and you choose not to do, then what does that make you? And whatever that makes you, then Mother Nature will surely have a talk with you. Karma will surely have a talk with you. So put yourself in my shoes. Put yourself in the position of someone who is in need. You're putting your plight out there. You know that they can help you. But for one reason or the other, they choose not to. How does that make you feel? It's heartbreaking, isn't it? It's not a nice feeling. But me, I won't stay in that energy of disappointment because I know that God can. Even if you don't do it, my God can do it for me. Maybe this is just a test for you people to see what you would do. So who's going to pass the test and who's going to fail the test? That is the question. God doesn't need us to make this world a better place. But God chooses what direction, it wants us to go in, and this is it. This is it. Life could have been so much more different. The possibilities are endless, but it is what it is. So instead of thinking of what could be or what should be or what you would like it to be, how about we address what it is and decide what we're going to do, how we going to go forward. It's a great game. I like it. Just make sure you're playing for the right team. Make sure you're on the right side of the right law. Who's the boss? I never could understand why people would fear these reptilians and fear these governmental people and not fear God. Don't you think there's something wrong with your psyche for being like that? I think so. Because God give and take life all the time. God created creation. God created the people that you're afraid of. God gave them life. God could take it just like that. The same people you're afraid of. I can't allow myself to be afraid of them because it just doesn't make any sense. My mind can't conceive being afraid of them. I'm not afraid of God either. Because God is worthy to be loved, to be honest. So there's no need for fear. You can be cautious. But to be cramped by fear is to have lost the body. That's self-defeat. To not try because of fear of what might be is self-defeat. And that trick has been working on humanity for a long time. So it's like these people have been so used to controlling the masses, so used to suppressing the masses, um, fooling us, just deceiving us and cramping us. They've been so used to it that it just comes like it's another day. It's just another day for them. And then somebody like me comes along who doesn't fit any of their rules. It's like they can't, they just can't pin me down. Everything that they try to do to me is like this girl just rises above everything because I have God. So even though I don't have no money at all right now, I'm sure I'm happier than most of y'all. And I love y'all. But let's be real. I'm sure I have more peace. Why? Because I have God. Anybody, a lot of people, I should say, not any everybody, because there are other people out there who are strong like I am, who were made like myself, and who wouldn't stand for becoming their slave or giving these bad people power over their life. There are other people out there like me. But I lost my train of thought there. I mean, if you don't want to listen, you don't have to listen. But this is my time to just share, you know, for those who care to hear what I have to say. So, yeah, I don't know how I just got shut down just now, but this is my channel. I didn't ask anybody to come. I just said I'm here, and this is what I have to say. So it's either you want to hear it, and if you don't want to hear it, then please kindly leave. Nobody's forcing you to be here, but I got issues. I got real issues. We have real issues. This is not just my problem. I see how y'all be living. Do you know how many of you could be rich right now, but you're not? Simply because these bad people who want to control everything and everybody are keeping you down. That's what I fight against. I have a right to be free. I have a right to be wealthy. I have a right to be happy. I have a right to be loved. I have a right to belong. The reason why I'm not making no money is because these people cut me out of society. They basically ostracized me from society. Why? Because they fear those who are trying to control me and who already have control over most of you. How long you going to keep giving them control over your fate, your destiny, your quality of life? How long? They make rules that they have no respect for and then give it to everybody else and expect us to follow it, no matter how much these rules make us suffer. How much longer are you going to subject yourself to a system like that? If we want a different system, my loves, we have to create it. And me, I've had enough of the sufferation. I'm nobody's fool. I'm nobody's slave. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's doormat. I'm nobody's fucking tool. Except God's. Anybody that want to use me, anybody have the right to use me and abuse me, is God. Nobody else. That's how I'm living. And that's how it should be. Who are they? How powerful are their bombs and their guns? God has the power to not make them work. They tried to kill me, what was it, 1 week ago or 2 weeks ago on a Tuesday. And I only knew about it by reading about it when I was doing the investigation. But what's new? How many times? It was only a couple months ago they tried, what was it, like a kidnapping or some shit? I don't know what they were trying to do when I was at the park doing the reading, but something wasn't right. And then the reading that I was doing right at that time was talking about what was happening in the park. If you don't risk anything, you can't gain anything. To be crippled by fear is to have lost already. Y'all need to stop. And if you're not going to stop these people from abusing you and controlling your life and training you to steal from one another and lie to one another and kill one another and manipulate one another and cut down one another from becoming a success and all them thing there, then y'all deserve to live that life. But I won't be living it with you. So when you see me shining, when you see me grinding, stay out my motherfucking way, or else I will run you over. That's how I feel. Because if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. And if you're not part of the problem, stay out of my way. So if you're not going to help me, that's fine. But don't fucking try to stop me. Because I deserve what I deserve. I have suffered long and hard. I have proven myself to be worthy of living a great life. I'm not looking for anybody's approval. I already have God's approval. God has been here with me through all my struggles. God has witnessed what I have gone through. If y'all want to be losers, you're going to be losers by yourself. Chanel is not going to be there with you. I'm on another level. I'm a hairdresser. I'm a kick-ass hairdresser who should be working for the motherfucking stars, the people them with their money. Because the quality of my work is that fucking great. I should be properly paid. I'm a tarot reader. I should be working for the fucking stars, people who got money and people who fucking care about their future enough to want to know what's happening so they can know how to guide themselves and take care of their family. Because I'm fucking great. I deserve the money. And if you don't think so, that's fine. Go about your business. I will make it without you. I'm 100% sure. They try so hard to keep me out of being up there. I was made up there. Yeah, this ugly bumbleclad face, I was made for up there. Matter of fact, I'm higher than you. I be looking down at you. Definitely spiritually. And when it comes to the money world, only because you're standing in my way why I can't do it. But God will move you soon enough. If you don't remove yourself, you will be removed. This is your one. This is your heads up. I'm a rich bitch. I'm a wealthy, rich bitch. I'm a righteous, wealthy, rich, ass-kicking bitch. Push my buttons. Because I could be any version of woman that I need to be. Don't let me be in a communications officer fool you. So, yeah, to all the geniuses out there, if you care to help me, I'd appreciate your help. If you choose not to help me, that's between you and your God. Okay? Yeah, what goes around comes around. So, this is more about y'all than it is about me. Message retracted. Rah rah. You change your mind? Yeah, I'm that girl. I'm that girl. Y'all can't stop me. I don't care how many of you. It's like, how many tricks have you tried in the years gone by? How many of them have failed? And even when you succeed, you still fail. I'm still happy. You can't take my happiness from me. You can't change my spirit. You could change my financial situation. You could fuck with my health. But the things that really, really matter, you can't touch them. You could take my family. You could destroy my love life. But what really matters to me is having God in my life. You know, and being happy, being joyful, being at peace. These are my two favorite things. Anything else after that is a bonus. Because I've lived and experienced enough life to know that sometimes all we have in this world is ourselves and our God. What happened when y'all sabotage me and have me on some deserted island all by myself? Who will I have? My God and myself. You see what I'm saying? So if I am at peace with having my God and myself, and if they are my top priorities, there's nothing that you can actually do to me. If you spoil my beauty, I could still be happy. There's so many people out there who are not considered quote unquote beautiful. Beauty is not that important. It's more important to have a beautiful spirit than it is to have a beautiful outer countenance. Because a lot of people are beautiful on the outside and their inside is rotten sewage on the inside. I don't want that life. I'd rather look like sewage outside and be a beautiful spirit to those who have enough courage to get close enough to me or to respect me enough to get to know me. You see, all you surface people who choose how you rate somebody or how you treat somebody based on how they look, y'all could fall back. I don't like y'all. Y'all are weak. Y'all are small minded. Y'all could get tricked easy. And I'm sure many of you do. Because a lot of people buy expensive things and make themselves look wonderful just to trick you into thinking that they're a nice person when they're fucking not. Just to trick you into thinking they're a respectable person. You see them pull up in their Mercedes or their Rolls Royce or their Bugatti or their whatever the fuck, and your eye then light up like, oh my God. Oh my God, what? Then you force your way into that person's life and you're treated like some kind of slave. You're treated like a floor rug, a doormat. Not even the one that's inside, the one outside. All that glitters is not gold. We need to have our priorities in proper order. The people that treated me bad in the past, because I look like I wasn't stacking cash like them. And then come to find out they stack cash because they steal from people. Hello? I work for mine, okay? And if that means that I need to look like a pauper for a few years before I can show the true princess that I am, then I shall look like a pauper. Okay? Because if you don't like me when I'm fucking broke, you don't deserve me when I'm rich. Because that means you're a fair weather friend. And that means if I fall from grace, you're gonna be gone just like the money. Fuck off. Let's start off like that. I need people who see the beauty within me. I need people who are my friends because they love my kindness. They love my wisdom. They value my warmth. They value the peace that they feel when they're around me. All the things that actually matter in life. Those are the kind of friends that I want. Kill me with the love. Make me bawl out, oh please stop loving me. That's too much love. I'll do that. Because sometimes love becomes overbearing. But I prefer that than the kind of madness that I have been living, dealing with people in the last couple of years. About 99% of the people that I allowed to get close to me in the last couple of years have been actors and actresses. They've been people who are trying to cut me down, people who don't want me to be confident in myself, people who don't want to see me rich, people who don't want to see me rise, people who don't want to see me happy, people who don't want to see me in a good financial position. They don't want me to be at peace. And ask all these people, what bad thing have I ever done to them to make them want to treat me like that? And if they tell you the truth, they'll say nothing. She hasn't done anything to me. As a matter of fact, she's treated me rather well. Matter of fact, my life was much nicer when she was around. If they would tell you the truth, that's what they would say. But they lie because they're trying to make themselves look innocent in the eyes of other people, not realizing that this matter will be handled in the court of the universe. It's not people they should be worried about fooling. It's God, and they can't fool God, so I know justice will be mine in due time. I'm not going to even wish on anybody's downfall because I understand it was a tough choice. A lot of them, if not all of them, were hired to hurt me, hired to deceive me, recruited. I get it. And I forgive them. I forgive all of them. Doesn't mean I want to be around them, but I forgive them. Because I'm not going to go around with that nastiness in my chest. And it's like, I don't even feel right to want to see their downfall. It doesn't feel right to me. It doesn't feel right to me. It doesn't give me pleasure to actually wish on their downfall. So I don't wish them any good and I don't wish them any bad. I just keep it pushing, keep going about my business. This one single person who wrote a message and took it back. My question is, how did you even get in to be able to write on my wall? You know how many years I've been here doing these things, and it's always 0 people watching, 0 likes, and nobody ever commenting. Hardly ever I can see anybody commenting. So how did you manage to get in here to write message and retract your message? Rara, I'm talking to you. these fools want me to believe that I am such a great reader and I'm such a lovely person too. Come on. And there's never anybody joining me, and there's never anybody commenting or saying anything. It's computer hackers, they're hiding everything. I made my PayPal account, people used to donate to me, and these idiots funneled all the money. And how do I know? I have to do it through readings, because in the real world, everything looks so legitimate. But there's a whole lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. A lot, a lot, a lot. And you see your dreams? Pay attention to your dreams. Dreams are not just dreams. Dreams are not just visions that you get from eating late and having things too heavily on your mind and that shit. Dreams are fucking communication. It could be a friend or a foe that's communicating with you, but dreams are communication. Somebody's trying to tell you something. Or somebody's trying to investigate you to find out who you are. Dreams matter a lot more than these people in society would have us believe. You see, they give us the junk information and they save all the very valuable, truthful stuff for themselves, so they always have an advantage. You need to start paying attention to life. Life will teach you what they choose not to teach us. Because my mother, my father, all the people, all the adults in my life, they didn't teach me a lot of things that they should have taught me as the adults, as the guardians in my life. But I learned them anyway. Because God taught me to pay attention. I made mistakes, but those mistakes taught me a lot. Don't think of yourself as less when you make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. And sometimes that's the only way that we learn. Because other people, they hide vital information from you just so they could keep you under them. So we have these government and these shadow government people that like to keep us under them, and then we have all these friends and family that are around us that like to keep us under them. So we're fighting so many battles on a daily basis. You go to work, you got a whole bunch of people that want to keep you under them. You're around your friends, you got a whole bunch of people that want to keep you under them. It's just, I love my own company. You know, the smaller your circle, I think the more authentic it is. You have to choose your people very carefully. You know, life is better together, but sometimes there's nobody around you to express that togetherness with, and it should be okay to be like that until God send you somebody. So it's better to be alone than to be unhappy. See how many gems I'm dropping on you? These are the things that our parents are supposed to tell us, but they don't. Especially them people who are like 60 and 70 years old who have been in this fucking world for so long. They know what the system is about. They know how unfair things is. They've seen dark magic. They know about light magic. They know how magical creation is. And they don't tell us anything. They tell us fucking go to school and go church. That's what they tell us. Go to school and go to church. And then grow up and get a job and make babies. And be able to buy your own house and your own car and whatnot. That's how they paint life in our minds. Missing out a whole lot. And in my situation, they miss out a whole lot while they were fighting against me. My own people. I made it anyway. I'm going to continue to make it. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Yeah, man. I'm a champion. I was born a champion. With or without you. With or without you. Eyes out.